At first glance, you might not think that I look like a typical political candidate. And the first time you hear me, my tone and rhetoric might not sound like a typical political candidate. But let's face it, when it comes to government, typical just isn't working anymore. I was born on October 22nd, 1982 in Joplin, Missouri. My childhood was simple enough. I played sports, played drums, and even sang a little as a youngster. My family moved to Columbia in 1990. I went up through the Columbia Public Schools. I went to Mill Creek Elementary, Gentry Middle School, Jeff Jr., and eventually graduated from Rockbridge in 2001. I took the next couple years of my life to live out a lifelong dream, and that was to be a professional musician. It's a pretty humbling but a very cool thing to have people come every night and watch you play songs that you wrote. We've seen almost every state in the U.S. We've played in front of crowds ranging from 7 people to 50,000 people. We've put over 500,000 miles on 3 different band vehicles, and we have stayed in more questionable hotels than anyone should ever have to endure. On July 23, 2005, I married my soulmate. Aubrey is the most beautiful girl I have ever laid eyes on. She is just as passionate and just as driven as I am, and I love that about her. She is not just my wife, but she's my best friend. We have a dog named Mr. Bingley and a cat named Colonel Fitzwilliam, and needless to say, I didn't name either one of them. Throughout this campaign, we want to make sure that people know that I'm just a normal guy. As we've talked to people, we sense a growing frustration with a disconnect between them and those that represent them in government. Common sense and a passion to move our communities, our state, and our country forward have been replaced with hyper-partisanship and politicians who care more about their own personal agenda. Someone once told me you should never offer a problem without offering a solution. I love the opportunity I have to run as a new kind of candidate. One with no hidden agenda, one that's not looking to advance his own personal or political career by making this run. My only desire is to move our community and our state forward. This campaign is about people, not politics. And given that reality, I can look at our current situation with fresh, unbiased eyes and become part of the solution instead of just adding to the problem. I love mid-Missouri and everything about it. The people of the 44th District need to know that they have a passionate, principled, practical voice representing them in Jefferson City, and I look forward to being that voice. The status quo simply is not good enough anymore. I'm not a typical candidate, and I think that's one of my best qualities. My name is Rowden, and I'm running for state representative in Missouri's 44th House District.